Hey, what's up, fam? I just want to do a quick live on the what I'm doing right now on the cord. So I purchased these on Black Friday. They're the new airlift bags for the cord. 23, no, 22, 2018 plus. So these ones from 2018 plus, they fit the 23 Accord and 24 Accord. So nothing was wrong with my bags or nothing. So, but I still wanted to upgrade it because I knew that I heard that they had came out with a new design. So this is a new design for the airlift, and so the new design supposed to help the pillow ball issue that a lot of people are having with the pillow ball. That after a while, this bearing right here starts wearing out, and it starts making like a cracking noise when you turn the steering wheel and stuff. So, and people have to change that bearing that costs like $60 every often. I heard people that have their car like for 3 months, and then this goes out right away. So I had mine for almost 2 years, and I never had a problem. I think it all matters how you ride your car. If you ride your car really low, this gets damaged faster. But I don't really ride low. I just air out. I ride like a little bit lower than stock height. So this is the new design right here. It has like another pillow ball or another bearing in here, which prevents the pillow ball from going out. So this is a new design for the cord. This is the old one. So it's just a bag connected straight to the top hat and the camber plate. So this is the old one. But what I always do on mine, I always put the lithium grease in here. Make sure to put lithium grease like every often, so that way your bearing doesn't get worn out and starts cracking. So what I'm gonna do right now, I'm gonna replace the strut. Like I said, nothing was wrong with this one. I just wanted to upgrade to the new one, and I got it on sale when it was on Black Friday, so I saved some money on it. So right here, what I'm gonna do, quick video, because a lot of people are always asking me that they're having problems taking off their strut and stuff like that. And I guess when you have a OEM strut in there, it is a little bit harder because it's longer, right? But so on this one, the end link, I always use the impact gun all the time, even to tighten it, because what happens is that it starts spinning on the inside if you use a wrench. So you want to use a wrench on this. If you want to use a wrench here, you have to go with a go-through socket and an L key in the middle. Because then it starts spinning on you. So with this one, with a power tool, all you have to do is get it and hit it, take it out really easy. And also when you install it back, do it with the impact gun. Because the impact gun goes really fast and it doesn't give it time to turn. So you remove that first. Once you remove that, that's a 14. You get your 17. You remove the strut from right here from the knuckle, the back. It's only 2 screws, really simple. So once you got it like that, you could also remove these brake lines if you want to, but I never most of the time do. So I lower my jack. Make sure you have a jack underneath it all the time, because what could happen is that the drive shaft could pop out of its socket and then you have to push it back in, so be careful with that. Just push it down. Once you got it just like where you need it to stop the jack, and it's already out, right? So I understand when you have an OEM strut that it's harder because it's longer, right? This one has a bag and obviously shorter. What you have to do is push down this all the way down and then get it and slide it out this way, right? Once you got it slid out this way, then you can just leave it outside the knuckle, okay? So then after that, you loosen the screws from the back, from the top. I mean, the screws from the top are going to be the last ones you loosen. So the top ones are going to be the ones up here. If you want to get the torque specs, you have to go to one of my coilover installs, and I have all the torque specs there. So this is just unmounting the strut. So once you got it like that, you take off the top ones, and you remove the strut. Just like that. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to install the new one and show you how I did it, just really quick. Always make sure when you're installing your strut is that you're putting the right one on the right side. So when you take out one, do one at a time. But right here it says front right, front right. So they're both 2018 plus bags. So you know where they go. Because one time when I really started doing this stuff, I put the bag on the strut on the wrong side, and this was on this side. But that's gonna be the new one right here. The shaft is exposed, which is pretty cool, and we're gonna be doing that right now. All right, first what you do, you're gonna put the bag in to the top. Take off the screws, the nuts. Always also before you put a brand new strut or a coilover, make sure that the camber plate screws are tightened and at zero, if you want them at zero. If you want them negative camber, then you adjust however you want them. So first you put the bag in there. This one's a little bit longer. This one's longer than that one. In there, and then put your screws or your nuts, at least one to hold it in place. Put two, and then come back here, and then just raise the jack up. Go all the way up. Oh, and in the back of this, it also has like a little nipple or like a guide, and you have to make sure that you put it inside properly. So you just twist it until it falls into place, and then you proceed to go up, go all the way up. Once you got it all the way up, then you can put your pinch bolt, and then you put your end link. So everybody's problems, what they have is that the car's making noise after they install springs or they install coilovers, and they think it's the springs, but it's not the springs. It's this part right here. This is what they don't tighten properly, and it and it starts rattling inside here. It starts like this. So what you have to do is make sure you tighten this properly, and I'm going to show you how to do it right now. So after you do that, you're gonna go to the top. Do hand tying your screws up here. Hand tying on the top, and then once you make sure that the shock's in place with the guide in the back, you put back your screw. So right now I'm gonna just tighten it with the impact gun, and then I'm gonna go back and do it with the the torque wrench. So it's fairly simple. It's just you have to have the tools, and that's it mostly. So once you got this tight, make sure you start this thread before you start using the impact gun. Like that. And when you get to this, you want to make sure you're not forcing this down a lot, or if you, so you want to go up on the jack or whatever. But right here, since I don't have the other side connected, I can push it down, right? But what I usually like to do, I like to wait to put this last. So I'll do one side, I'll do both sides, and then I'll put the end link last. So to make sure everything's on properly, and then I'll go to the other side. So right here too, what I like to do here is put like a drill bit or anything that's as thick as this, and center that hole. Once I have that hole centered, then I tighten my screws. But this is like a guide to tell you that it's right in the middle. Okay. I got my new wheels right there. I'm gonna install them today. I got the tires over here. I got my new tank here, seamless tank. I got a new sub, a new JL Audio W6. It gives hella bass, this one. So it's a working process right here. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna install the other one, and then I'm gonna install and show you how to install the end link. To the end link is what everybody has problems on, with their suspension making noise. So to adjust the bag, you loosen this locking collar, and obviously you have to disconnect the line and you twist the bag just like a coilover. You could also twist the bag on this one. Okay, so it's really simple. Loosen the locking collar and twist the bag to the right to go up and to the left to go down. So right now I was gonna lower another 1/2 inch, but I'm gonna see how these new struts, how high they are. It's from factory, and then from there I'm probably gonna, maybe in another day, drop it. I want to drop it another 1/2 inch, so it could be tucking the 20-inch wheel that I have. Because right now I had it like lip to fender, and now I'm gonna do tuck in the front. Shout out to Tuck TV. So I got a new video maybe coming out soon. I'm gonna do the sort of like a little trunk setup. I'm gonna hang my tank and stuff. And I got this idea from some guy from YouTube. I don't know his name at the moment, but I'll give him a shout out when I do the video. So it's really simple, and it's a good way of doing it like that. Better than hanging the tank upside down, like a lot of people do. They hang the tank upside down. I don't think this one you have to hang it upside down. So it's really cool. I'm gonna be doing another video on the rims too, the stance wheels. I got sponsored by Stance Wheels, and I'm gonna be putting on their SF12s, their new model wheels. I'm super excited about that. Rotary form forged wheels. Really light, probably like 24 pounds each. 20s by 9s, 20 by 10s and a half in the back. If you haven't checked out my previous video on the stance wheels, check it out. So right now I'm just going to be tightening the screws with the impact gun and then going back with the torque wrench. So I just start off the screw with the hand and then I screw with the impact gun. Make sure everything's pushed all the way up. There's no gap right here on the bottom of the knuckle and the strut. Just like that. And this is what I wanted to show you, that where everybody has their problems at is where is it? All right there. Okay, so the problem with everybody when they install springs or they do coilovers or everything is end link. But I fixed some guy's end link thing because he went to go get his bags and I mean he got his I think he got springs installed, some D2 springs. And after that his car was making a lot of noise. Even when he was driving straight, he didn't have to make turns and it was making a lot of noise. So right away I knew what it was. So when I tried to take off the screw or this nut, it didn't come off because they cross threaded it and I couldn't take it off. So I had to get my go through socket, put the go through socket on the top, and then with the Allen key in the middle, and just tying and loosening like that. But it was really hard. I almost broke my Allen key. So my Allen key. So what you have to do is make sure that this is tightened properly. And then what happened, he had to get new end links because what happened is that the end link, all the thread from back here got all worn out. So he had to get new end links. Luckily I went to the dealer and I found them. So what you do, you're gonna put it in there like that, put the nut in the back, and then once you have it like that, you're gonna hold it from the back. So on this one, I never use the torque wrench on this. What I do, I just hold it from the back, make sure it's straight, get it with my impact gun. Some calls, but and after that you should be good. You shouldn't have no problems with any noise or anything, and you should be good. So thanks for watching. I appreciate the support, and I'm gonna keep making videos even though people have a lot of nice things to say about them. But anyways, this is my car and I'm gonna do it however I want it. And if you guys like it, then like, share, subscribe. And if you don't, share it too. Thank you. Thanks for watching. Later. I'll try to answer all your messages when I see them right now.
Hmm.